We're live. What is this, Lady Ada?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the best half an hour on the internet.
I think so.
Yes, I definitely think
it doesn't mean the rest of the internet's bad. It just means this is so good.
It's okay, but this is way better. This is the Adafruit Show and Tell. We do this every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. I'm Lady Ada. With me is Mr. Lady Ada. We're here at the Adafruit Factory, and this is our time to watch what the community is up to. All the makers and crafters and sewers and 3D printers, extruders, all those people who are doing awesome, cool, creative, fun, neat things in their homes and their works are going to come by and show off what they're doing. So hang tight, because it's going to be jam-packed. I can already tell.
Full moon tonight.
Full moon tonight. Let's start off with Adafruit peep Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hello. I want to show a terminal because that sounds really exciting to me.
Ooh, yay, green text.
It's pretty pink text, actually, a little bit too. Side note, I'm trying the fish shell instead of bash, and it does some really cool autocomplete stuff. So I'm giving that a try. Like that's from my history. Yeah, fish shell. It's pretty neat. But what I wanted to show is one of the things I've been working on is, one, getting all of our builds for CircuitPython libraries kind of standardized, and two, automatically running a linter. A linter's job is to find really common errors that get made in code and automatically tell you that they've happened, so that, for example, I don't have to tell you every time I review something. It makes that turnaround time a lot faster. And there's a linter for Python called PyLint, and it can do some really cool things, including finding some basic bugs as well. So what I thought I would do on Show and Tell is just, this is a library I haven't done yet. I haven't fixed anything. And it's one that I wrote long ago, and I was just going to see how bad it is. So I'll run PyLint. And not too bad at all, although it gave me a rating of 1.36 out of 10.
Wow, rough.
Oh, man.
Not super great. It's got two lines are too long. It gives you up to 100 characters in a single line, and then if you're over that, it says it's too long. 3 of them are failures to import things, and this is actually because I haven't moved our CircuitPython configuration here. We actually think that's okay because these are built-ins. Redefining an argument and too few public methods. So nothing, I would say, egregious, just some small minor things like lines that are too long. If I pull up the file and we look on 44, we'll see that this line that ends in a URL is too long. So I'll have to do some rewrapping there. So yeah, this one's not super interesting, which means it's not too much work for me. But the way we'll have it set up is that every time somebody does a pull request for any of our drivers, it will automatically run this on Travis and let them know if there's any common mistakes in their code.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
And
check that out.
I always say this in our remote team meetings and everything, and sometimes over email, but it's always good to say live on the air too. Not only does Scott make great code and great firmware, but he helps build this great community. There's really interesting people that want to do stuff with us, and we have all these tools and ways to do things on Discord and GitHub. And anyways, thank you, Scott.
Thanks.
Yeah, John doesn't look too excited about lint in the chat. John Schaffstall. He's like, lint, but it's good.
Well, better to do it now. Well, I was talking to Scott about this, and it isn't, yes, it's annoying to get your code linted, but on the other hand, if we start with our expectations early, it avoids the issue of, like, I deal with Arduino libraries, and like 90% of Arduino libraries are amazing, but then like every once in a while I look at one and I'm like, oh my God, this is like a nightmare. And I have to get it working, or I'll end up rewriting it. And I think if we set up some standards ahead of time, I think people will then know, like, oh, they won't get frustrated that they're like, why didn't you pull my library into the bundle? It's like, well, you have to do this and this. They'll know ahead of time.
Yeah, it's nice to be nice to our future selves and to the people we haven't even met yet.
Yeah, so all new libraries will do it, and I'm doing it myself to get all of the old libraries up to date. So
yay.
Don't complain, because I'm doing most of the backlog.
Okay.
Yeah, someone can always pitch in if they want.
Yes, please.
Yeah. All right.
Find me on Discord.
Okay, Scott's gonna pop out, and maybe some of our team members are gonna get it, but we're gonna keep going. Yep. All right, Blitz City. Hello, Blitz City. How are you?
Hey, welcome back. It's festive.
Hey, how's it going? So I've got a work in progress right now that's a bit chaotic, but it's like half started. I'm making an electric menorah with NeoPixels that have little switches so that you can turn them on one at a time. And I have it wired up so that I'm just using the data in line, so then the color is not affected by the power differences. I found I was getting some glitching. I'm using PVC pipe for the housing, and then just using some clamps to kind of clamp them all together. And that's all running on a Trinket M0. I'm just running the like basic rainbow cycle codes for the colors. And then I'm actually going to 3D print the base. I just got a 3D printer. I was talking to Andon actually in the Discord chat. And so this was like a proof of concept so that it's not up to size, but the pipe will like fit in the center. And then it'll have a little hole for the cable to run out. And I also 3D printed a dreidel that spins really well. And
Nice.
so, yeah, that's what I've been up to.
It's like Hanukkah time there. This is
That
awesome.
was cool.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly. You did the light project with the Stranger Things. Did you?
Yeah.
do that
Yeah.
before? I read today that they're rebooting Twilight Zone, and maybe it's because of the Black Mirror show and Stranger Things. So I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking if we figure out who's making it, maybe we could collectively tweet at them and come up with an electronics project. So it'll be.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be posting about it on the blog. I'm just like, yay! Like a really neat series getting updated. It seems like a good time for these shows because the reality is stranger than fiction. So the fiction really needs to step up now.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. I didn't know they were rebooting it. So that's
Yeah,
great news.
I want to get the projects like going right before so we don't have to like figure out like, okay, we can kind of make something based on that. Maybe they can do stuff based on us.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
I'm gonna pop out so people can get in.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. JP made it in. JP.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Good.
Awesome. So I want to show my Atari 2600 joystick Bluetooth project that I built last week. There's a guide that I put up, I think it was last Friday. And so this is the classic CX40 controller from Atari that I got this one on eBay, and it looks like someone chewed on it a bit. I think a baby picked this one up because there's a lot of teeth marks in here. I have my original still, but I didn't actually want to take them apart. So you can check out the guide, and I think we got a video we're going to play, and I built this on my live stream last Thursday. And I just wanted to show it in action a little bit. I'm going to switch cameras, and the short story of what this is I'm using our NRF52 Bluefruit Feather, and I'm using that to act as essentially an HID keyboard device, which sends key commands when I move the joystick or hit the button to my iPad. There are a bunch of games that use this iCade standard, which is really just key presses. So W means I'm pressing the forward key or forward on the joystick. Releasing it, it sends an E and so on. So I'm going to switch cameras here real quick and give you a little demo of some Ms. Pac-Man.
Okay.
You can't play this without a joystick. It's terrible if you try to use the
Wait, we only see your arm. I mean, it's a great arm, but oh yeah, there you go.
I just got killed.
I distracted you.
There we go.
Oh,
It's
yep.
almost like a Twitch live stream here. We're just watching a guy play Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Look into the internet.
I'm gonna eat a
That's
ghost.
pretty good internet.
That's good.
I'm gonna eat a cherry.
Oh, you're pretty
We're
good
gonna die.
there.
Everyone likes the death animation. I'm chasing Blinky and doesn't want to kill me. There we go. So there, oh, there's my camera. There it is, the Atari 2600 joystick in action.
I like that it's wireless. I mean, that's
Guide
just
if you want to
like,
make your own.
That's cool. Good work, JP.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're going to be broadcasting this week?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be playing around with a cool little light-up robot sort of situation tomorrow. So come and tune and check it out. So Raspberry Pi Zero Fat, the scroll Fat from Pimeroni. I'm going to be playing around with one of the kits that we have. So come check it out.
Well, stay safe. I know that there's fires out
Lots of fire here in LA, but so far it's just smoky and windy in our area.
Right.
Thanks.
Thanks so much, JP. All right, Erin. Hello, Erin. I'm your mic and
hello.
How you doing?
So I've been working. It's holiday season, and what my day job is, my night job, I guess, is I am a performer for a lot of these company parties. So a lot of the big tech companies here in San Francisco will hire us to walk around their event and dress up in funny light-up costumes. So I've been working on just updating and upgrading one of my fancy costumes, and it's my snow fairy costume. So it's kind of in the background here. I'm going to see how well you can see it. But let me turn off some more lights just a sec.
Ooh.
Is glowing. It's got fiber optic ruffles on it. It has a motion sensor, so when I twirl or shake it, it'll change color modes and do some fun different stuff. And then what I'm hooking up now is I have a beautiful crystal crown, which looks like this. It's got acrylic spikes, I guess, that are laser cut on top of a big Adafruit NeoPixel ring, one of the large ones. It was a little bit too small to actually fit on my head because I have a grown-up size head. So I added a whole bunch of decorations and things like that to it. But the cool bit is I just have a little connector on here. If I can get this. There we go. If I can plug it into the skirt, it's really screaming bright. And so since it's plugging directly into the, I don't know if I'm still live or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Since it's plugging directly into the skirt, it also is hooked up to the same motion sensor. So changing the skirt will change the colors of the crown, which is really cool. So the whole outfit is really an ensemble that, like, the colors just go nuts. I was just doing a tree lighting ceremony gig last week where the little kids would just sit there and watch me, and I'd be like, you know what, my dress is beautiful, yes, but it's also magic. Watch this, I can change it just by moving my body. And all these little girls were just like, oh, like, how did you do that? You know, and it's magic, it's science, it's all different things. It's a lot of fun.
That's so
Outstanding
awesome.
work.
Yeah, so I'm having a blast with that. The one other thing about it is, here, let me turn some more lights back on. Is that it uses the Pixie LEDs. They're 3-watt NeoPixel type LEDs, which run the fiber optics on the skirt. It looks absolutely beautiful, but they do overheat. And if I'm out there, I've got 5 of them kind of around my waist, and they overheat. So what I'm trying this year is I got just this little, it's just a little 95-cent aluminum heat sink that Adafruit sells for the Raspberry Pi. And it already comes with a little bit of sticky tape on the back. So it fits right on the back of the Pixie LED, which is really cool. So I was able to just stick one of these on each Pixie, and it actually kept it from starting to flicker and overheat too much, which was a pretty neat idea. Like, I'm glad it worked out. I think the sticky tape needs a little bit of more stickiness, but it was a really, like, inexpensive, perfect solution for this problem of the little LEDs overheating. So yeah, it's working out.
Yeah. Right on. Thank you so much, Erin.
Fairies are problem solvers.
Okay, we're going to keep going. If everyone keep it to like a minute or so, come in half, 2 minutes, we'll be able to get to everyone full house tonight. Hello, Danon.
And Mia, hello.
Mia, how are you?
You're up.
I'm doing good. We did the piano and the Key of Lime project, but except we tried with the clips, but except it wasn't working right. So we just did it without the clips, and then we ran. We're just doing it without the clips.
Okay.
Good project.
We did Kathy's tutorial, and she also helped us on Discord.
Oh,
wow.
Great.
And I see that you have the blue LED pin too.
Mm-hmm.
And you got cat ears.
Do you have Gus or Ruby? Do you have Gus the green one or Ruby the red one?
I think I have the red one, but except they don't know where my dad put it.
Oh, figure out which one you don't have of the LEDs, and when that email support for your show and tell sticker, we'll send you out a pin for your collection.
So you'll have a complete set.
Well, maybe
The only one
you have to keep doing projects.
This is a green.
It's a pretty good deal. All right. Well,
Most
thanks so much, Mia.
Nice work with your piano.
I actually also have one too. With Bill being on last week, I figured I would show a running project of mine. You guys have done the whole garbage picking and or dumpster diving, as the term is. This is my mule. It's I don't know, probably a 30 or 40-year-old power chair.
Yep. Yeah, and you got a car. No, this is cool.
That's nice.
This
It's like,
power chair
why
is a
drag
really
it?
good power base and robotics, essentially.
And also what Bill being on last week, I get mini strokes. So most of the time I'm functional. Sometimes my brain and body aren't quite so cooperative. So I use this to get around when my body's not being so cooperative.
He made it himself.
That's really good.
Nice work.
We have a dumpster diving badge, and so when you email, I will send you out one of those. Yeah, it was
That's awesome.
It was made for all of us. It was one of the first ones we did because it's just part of Maker Hacker. It's like these things are really good and they could be used and used and used again. And it's so neat for people to make technology that helps them. So yeah, email support. So whatever LED pin is not in the collection, and a dumpster diving badge.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Mia. Thanks, Aaron.
Very awesome. Thanks,
The one
guys.
I need is the green one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, when got that's Gus, and Gus sounds like Richard Feynman. So you can look up Richard Feynman. Hey. Dad's gonna have to build like an eye patch thing now. You gotta
watch out.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
Nice for Dad.
I was like,
You 3D print one. That'll be okay.
Excited 8-year-old. It's a dangerous.
yeah. Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep moving.
We gotta keep
Too
going.
much excitement going on there.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
party.
Next up, Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Unmute your mic and show us your project. This looks cool.
Can you see me?
Yep, we can see you.
And you can hear me?
Yep.
Well, this one goes out to Marc DeVinck. It's short and it's fast. I hope you like it. Thank you.
Yay!
Outstanding work, Isaac. And for Marc DeVinck history, we only had a pick and place because he took us in his minivan to go visit one. It was a small one in upstate New York. And I met Marc DeVinck almost 15 years ago. I want to say it was less, but I think it was like 15 years ago. It was when Bree and I, Bree, who was later MakerBot, we were just a couple of people that were sharing an office space, which was Etsy, which was only a couple of people. And we had an event, and Mark came out to one, and Colin came out to one. And
awesome.
So, yeah, Maker history.
I know him because he gives me assignments all the time.
Yeah, he's a professor. He's an instructor now.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's a just quick little demonstration. I used John Park's his little drum machine setup in his code, and I just uploaded my own sounds to the Circuit Playground. I have pre-assigned sounds that I recorded in Ableton, and I linked them to the different nickels. And so I kind of wanted to make something that people that don't necessarily know how to read music could, they could do their own project. So I have a quick little screen share. I made a little diagram that anybody can make this, and they could follow this little diagram, and they can play Jingle Bells. You just need a Circuit Playground and some nickels.
Nickel jams.
All right. Well, you probably got an A on your assignment, but either way, email support@adafruit.com, and we'll send you out and ask you on the show and tell sticker. Knowing Mark, he's probably like, well, if you show and tell, that's how you're going to turn into this problem.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Isaac.
80 cents and nickels.
All right. We're going to keep moving. Okay, Daniel. Hello, Daniel and Daniel Engineer.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, wow. 2 engineers.
Yes.
Multiple engineers. 2 kids. 2 of my 3. Last year, I made the staff that we showed on Show and Tell, and I teach middle school programming. And so this has sort of become my icon that I use for the class. But this year, since you guys gave me some Circuit Playground Expresses, I wanted to update the staff with the Circuit Playground Express to have it do some more stuff. So I went to the craft store and I found this little light bulb from the craft store. Probably can't see it very well, but it's a remote control light bulb that you use this little remote for, and you can change different colors. So I took the Circuit Playground. I read all the codes off of the light bulb, program the Circuit Playground to then, you can pick a color on the Circuit Playground, and then you can put my light up there. You can change colors.
Whoa!
That's nice.
You can choose a different color, and it'll change it. And so what I did then is I take the Circuit Playground. I have it in the staff now, and so now when you take it and you point that staff at it, up there, and it will. Yep, there you go. And it turns green or whatever color. So you can rotate the staff, and it will change to a different color.
Okay.
And it will go to, in this case, it's not going to seem to be working here. We'll go to a different color here.
This is a top wizard problem, debugging the staff.
That's blue. So if you keep rotating the staff, it turns different colors, and it goes through all the colors of the light bulb. And so I've tried to match up the colors on the Circuit Playground with what the light bulb can do. And so now I show my students, I now have more power because now I can actually change the light bulbs in the classroom with
wow.
All right. Well, fantastic work. We'll send you out a sticker for that if you want. And if you come up with something cool for the classroom, you need some Adafruit stuff, let us know. That worked out before. We can do that again.
Great. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for being on the front line of possibly helping shape the next generation that's going to have to fix a whole bunch of problems that we're making lately.
Yes. Well, and next week, maybe I'll try and get one of my students on next week.
Okay. That's great.
They made.
Kid engineers, tell Dad if you want some stickers, we'll send you out. As seen on Show and Tell stickers.
You were shown on the Show and Tell, so
yeah.
you get stickers.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we're going to go to Scott, then Coding Pro, and then Richard. So if everyone keeps it to like a minute or so.
Hey, Scott,
we get everybody in. Big night.
Other Scott.
Hey, Scott, you're
muted. Can't hear you.
Not able to hear you.
But you're purple, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. No audio. So do you want to do Maker Charades and just... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Christmas tree topper.
Yeah, it does what it says there.
It's
okay. But it counts down.
Okay, so there's an ESP running CircuitPython, and maybe it's counting down how many minutes till the holidays, or maybe it's counting up something. I don't know what it's counting.
Well, those numbers mean something.
Well, what do they mean?
Maybe they're going on the internet and they're getting something.
Maybe it's like the value of Bitcoin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Is it? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Wow.
That was a pretty good guess.
That was really good.
All right, so it's. I like how you're very optimistic and you have 8 digits.
Yeah. Well, you never know now.
Bitcoin 100,000.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Scott. Well, email.
Mute yourself till you come on.
Hi.
Hi.
Scott, if you want a Bitcoin badge, we actually have one of those. Just when you email support, we can
Tree topper.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a Bitcoin badge. Yeah.
Next up, we're gonna go to Coding Pro. Coding Pro.
Hello. It's getting close to the holidays, and I was gonna work on a box for some presents, and you can only buy boxes in bulk, so I decided to make my own, and I was able to customize it a bit. So if I can.
That's nice.
Ooh, that's a nice box.
Sort of lights up. I'm having some trouble with the LEDs because I'm using copper tape for the wiring. And copper tape is not the best conductive thing you can use because it doesn't work that well, but hopefully it will work. And I can work on a project with it. And also, I just got a little old mouse, and I opened it up. And
oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a laser inside and all that I could look at.
Neat.
Yeah, there's some fun projects with taking mouse guts apart. You can make
cool.
There's mouse robots. There's things that you can do with the laser. I think I wrote about you can use it as a scanner because it can scan different things and it can make an image because it detects. Depending on what it sees with the
There's
laser.
Arduino libraries for the sensor inside that you can hook it up. Just like cut it out and solder it up to an Arduino.
Learn its secrets.
Make it do its bidding.
Good work, Coding Pro.
Cool.
Well, email,
Thank you.
Yeah, email support. We'll send you out a sticker. There's plenty of room for a sticker on that box.
It'll help keep it together.
Okay, so we're going to keep going here. We got a couple people that just came in, so we're going to go to GB. Hello, GB.
Hey, welcome back.
Richard and,
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we just got
all right, good.
Exactly a minute.
My video froze for a second, so I'm just going to change it to here. All right, screen share. So this is the ALU. Yep. It's a lot more compact now. I'm going to have to do this as fast as I can. So Now it can add numbers, subtract numbers, and compare them, and increment and decrement. So what 2 numbers do you want to add or subtract?
Boy, I would like to, should I give you in binary or in decimal?
Decimal, and I'll convert to binary. It has to be under 15.
I'd like to add 23.
It has to be under 15 because it's 4-bit.
Sorry, I forgot. I want to add 12 and 3.
All right, 12. Here we go. So let's put 12 into here. And now we have to find the load to 1 command, which is this. So now it's loaded to 1 and 3. So 3 is now in there. We're going to load it to 2. So it's loaded. Now we're going to add it using the add command, which is this. So now the numbers have been added, and now we have to put them to the final register, which is this command.
You're a very fast computer.
Yeah, so fast. So now those are added, so we need to display it. So output should be this. Hopefully this works.
Yay!
It worked.
Nice work.
All right, and now I'm going to subtract 1 just using the decrement feature because that took the longest to do. So now I'm just going to subtract 1 from it. And, oh, so it did not work.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to try that one more time and just see if I messed up on something. I think I know what I did.
All right, we'll come back next week, and we'll keep coming up with numbers. Excellent work. Email support@adafruit.com, and you can put an as seen on show and tell sticker on that probably very hot computer from doing all this computation.
I can't wait. In like a year's worth of time, you'll have like a floating point unit and everything. We're going to build a computer right here in your little browser.
Eventually, you'll make it into an email client. Okay.
I'll have an ARM base. I'll have an ARM processor.
We're going to go to Richard, and then we're going to wrap it with JMK. So if everyone keep it minimum, we'll run a little late, but it's okay. Go ahead, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, guys. So I've been working on this project to try and teach kids about some basic things with IoT, mostly in how input and output interface with each other. So we aren't just using our cell phones to remote control our homes, and our homes can kind of understand what we're doing. So this project uses a microbit, and I had to create a couple of new blocks for that. So this one is my smart home blocks for input. So it has things like the door sensor and the motion, which use the PIR sensor. So these are actually physical sensors, and then these are kind of virtual sensors that just tells you the current state of different devices. And then I have the output, which this basically controls a relay for a fan. You can turn it on or off. These all control neopixels that are in each room. So you can tell it which room you want to control. This is kind of a blink, and you can tell it what color to blink. This is just turning a light in a room on. And then, of course, I have party mode. So you can see how that stuff all goes together. And this is to make it really easy so the kids don't have to worry about programming, and they can really work on playing with the interface. So let me get off the screen capture, and you can see the dollhouse that I've got. So here's the dollhouse, and actually this code that's on the screen, I was demoing this to some school kids earlier today at the museum, and this is code that actually one of them wrote. So if the door is open, it starts going into party light mode, and then if you close the door again, it turns the party mode off. So that's a project that I've been writing curriculum for the museum. We're going to test it with a couple of school kids here later on in the week, and hopefully get this into a couple of schools and maybe even build a kit out of this.
This is great.
Yay.
And well, when you email support, if you want a show and tell sticker, it'll be like an area rug because it's gigantic inside of that place. So it could be like a portrait on the wall.
Like a gigantic poster.
All right.
Bedroom.
Okay, JMK, play us out. You got a minute. Maybe a couple minutes.
I'm back. I'm back finally. So I've been working on making I'll call it it's an Android 7.1 Raspberry Pi. I can't call it a phone because it will never run the phone app, but phone. And I've been working on just desoldering the USB in ports, but they're so annoying. because there's solder, because there's all these joints and small annoyingness. But anyway, I've got 2 monitors, so I'll be able to like hang out to you while I plug in the HDMI cable and try to show you this. Android 7 booting. Plug in.
That's even harder than unsoldering the joints. Getting
that's really
hangouts
hard.
and HDMI stream. So.
There it is.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's booting.
Yeah, you got it going.
G-zipping.
And now it fixed my display resolution, and now it's gonna launch the. There's a thing called Mteria OS, which is like Android 7.1 pre-rooted, adapted for the Pi, which is nice because now I can run all my beta Android apps on it. So
yeah.
See, Mteria says it's starting. Hopefully the boot sequence doesn't take forever. Oh.
This is a problem with Android. All right. Yeah.
This is nice. They had a nice graphic.
Mteria, there you go. Powered by Android.
So yeah, it's Android 7.1. That'll take a while, so maybe it'll work again. So for now, I'll just I'll stop it here because I'll show it off later if it ever boots.
Okay.
It's all good. Do you want a have a parent email? Do you want a Oh, there you go. Do you want a Linux badge? The penguin. It's kind of nice.
I'll have a Linux badge. That sounds cool.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you one.
It doesn't. The icons are so low resolution because it's not adapted for like a 1024p monitor. It's for a phone screen.
Yeah.
But now I got these. It's working. This was a touchscreen. I would do something, but my mouse is not plugged in.
Yeah.
But, yay, booted.
Yay.
Good work. So you're going to turn this into a not phone Raspberry Pi.
Phone, not phone. So yeah, using a little display thing on the GPIO and finishing unsoldering those things. We've tried to do the USB port, but there we go. There it is.
All right.
Yay,
Good work, JMK. Well, have parent email support at Adafruit and let them know you're going to get that cool Linux hang back. Because I think you already got a show. You can get a show and tell sticker too.
Oh yeah. Also, my friend would like to say a few things because he's hold on. You can unmute yourself. He's.
Hi.
This is Jake.
Hi, Jake.
I'm Jake. I'm the developer of Workstation for JamKOS, and if you did not know, JamKOS is a Python OS. Workstation is a free alternative to Office for JamKOS. It lets you do stuff that LibreOffice, Microsoft Office, and OpenOffice would normally let you do inside of the Jam ecosystem. What makes this great is that you can do all of your work that you normally have to exit out of JamKOS to do. Now you can do it straight in JamKOS. You're working on file compatibility across other suites. So that's it.
Yay!
Yay! JamKOS.
And if I remember, is that your CEO or the CTO? What's the org chart look like for JMK Corp?
Mixed up. I don't know.
Yeah, mixed up.
Also, like a year ago, I made this badge, little laptops with JMK on it and little things.
All right, yeah, accessories.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good work, JMK and Jake. All right, we'll come back next week. Your project story is great.
Nice work with Android.
Okay. Bye, folks. All right. Well, that's the show tonight.
Yeah, I don't know.
There is hope for the future.
Yeah.
So, everyone, thank you so much for showing your project. Thank you, Scott. Thanks, Richard. Thank you, John. Thank you, JMK and Jake. Thank you, Daniel and Engineer. Thank you, Codingpro. We'll see everybody on Ask an Engineer in a few minutes. Thank you once again for making this the best half an hour of our lives every single week. Keep making, keep sharing. Hang out in Discord. You can share your projects 24/7 in Discord with each other. Yeah.
Have fun. Hang out.
And if you hang out with us, you might get a sticker or a badge or a pin. Yeah. You never know. All right. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Ask an Engineer starts in a minute.
Yes.